Hello, and welcome to yet another pajama day, distance learning. I love it. I'm in my pajamas. They're clean. I'm clean. Took a shower, brushed my teeth. I hope you did too, every day. But anyway, today we're going to work on 24 game cards. We're going to work our way up to the big ones where there's four numbers and you have to figure out how they add, subtract, multiply, divide to get 21. You can use the numbers only once, but what we're starting with is just addition and subtraction. So I'll put a plus and then a slash and a minus. That's the kind we're working on. Well, this particular first card has two discs of numbers, two sets. The first set is 8 and 16. The next set is 3 and 13. And 10 is your target number. Your job is to figure out which group of numbers actually will add and subtract up to get 10. I'm sure there are some of you that look at these two numbers and right away, you know the answer. You're probably saying it out loud. It's this set. Well, we can't hear you because it's all digital. So you can't just bust out the answer right away. Silver linings, right? Anyway, I'm looking at these two numbers. When I look at these two numbers, I see a relationship, 8 and 16. I know that an 8 and another 8 is going to get me 16. Not my target number. Well, what about 8 combined with 16 where we take 8 away from 16? Well, as you saw before, if 8 plus 8 equals 16, 16 minus 8 is going to leave me with 8. It's not looking good for that set. Let's try this one, 3 and 13. Well, I can see a relationship between those already. If I take my 13 and take 3 away from it, if I start there, I'm going to end up with 10. So, this is the set. See how that worked? Pretty easy, huh? Well, let's try a different set. This is going to have a different target as well. Oh, let's go with one you haven't seen. How about this set? Okay, target number is 8. The first set of numbers is 17 and 9. The next set of numbers is 16 and 7. Okay. Looking kind of more favorably at this one. Let's see. If I put a minus sign in between 17 and 9, I'm going to get 8. That's the one. I'm going to send you a picture of several of these sets of numbers. And I'd like you to show your work, show how you figured it out on a piece of paper, either take a picture of it or send a short video of it. Let me do a real tough one, and then we'll call this good. We're switching now over to a 2-dot card. 2-dot card. So now we can't just stick with plus and minus. We also have to add times and divided by. You can use all of them for this one. Okay? So here we go. Here's the first set of numbers. There's a 9, there's a 7, and there's a 5. There's a 4, there's a 2, and there's an 8. I'm going to put a comma in between them so you know it's not 975 and 428. Okay. 8 is the number. Well, there's an 8 in here already, so I'm kind of like, ooh, if I could get rid of those two numbers, maybe I could come up with just an 8. Huh. I'm looking at these and I'm like, well, these are all odd numbers. 8 is our target number, and that's even. It's probably harder to get an odd number out of an even. Well, let's stick with the one that I thought. Well, we got a 4, we've got a 2, and we've got an 8. We can use plus, minus, times, and divided by. Well, let's start with the 8. It's the biggest number. If I divided that 8 by 2, what would I get? 4. Now, I've used the 8 and I've used the 2. The only thing left is the 4. That's all I can use now. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take that 4 that I got from dividing 8 by 2, and then I'm going to add it to the 4 that's left and come up with 8, my target number. Haha. However, there's another way of getting that answer. You write it down, take a picture of it, and send it in. Thank you very much. Let's see what you got.